2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up, so don't even think about switching over to football. This is Kevin Harlan with Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Keller. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Tyson Chandler. And Doris Burke spoke with Mike Woodson. Doris?
He said the player he'll be watching closely in this matchup is Thomas Robinson. He added, you have to respect the energy he brings to the game. That'll be the challenge for our bigs, is matching that energy and physicality. Guys, Robinson a guy with a growing skill set, but it's still that athleticism and hustle that's really his calling card. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And when Melo attacks off the dribble, I think that's when he's really at his best. He's got excellent ball handling skills and footwork for a player of his size. And whether putting the ball in his hands in the pick and rolls or just isoing him in that pinch post area, he is very tough to defend when he gets ahead of steam guard.
Here's Felton, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Here's the bodyguard. He's again. Robinson, that's good.
That rebound and the foul kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Felton goes in. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Felton's got his second bucket of the game to go. And for Carmelo, attacking the rim makes a lot of sense. His three-point shot has been streaky over the years, but he looks like he's at least trying, Steve, to diversify his offense.
Well, I think he needs to attack more often. He can settle for threes. Sometimes he has a tendency to do that, but he's so strong and so quick that I think he's best suited when he really attacks the hole and gets to the foul line.
Here's the bodyguard. And that's good for two. And guys, pretty interesting comments he had after their last game.
You know, you hear him, the stuff he says to the media, it just sounds like he has a good head on his shoulders. I mean, that's something that can keep you grounded and win you a lot of fans in the league and respect from your teammates, too.
Yeah, and it's something front offices really like, too. You know, when they look for guys in free agency or in the draft. I mean, they want someone who's going to be a class act, who's going to say the right things and connect with the fans and the community. He seems to be doing those things right now.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Smith against Matthews. Smith kicks to Felton. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And, of course, two teams in opposite conferences. They're only going to play twice, one on each team's floor.
Passes it to the bodyguard. Not to Batum. Tries from 10. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. I'll keep talking about, you know, just the lack of meetings between these two teams from different conferences. Probably isn't a whole lot of hostility between them, not a lot of emotion, at least right now. All that being said, Clark, it still makes you think for a very interesting matchup.
I'd say so. I mean, these West versus East contests give us a chance to see the style differences between the conferences, which are sometimes much more pronounced than you might think.
That's a real good point, because they're a different feel, different kind of players, race rosters are made up, and so on.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one. Here's where the New York Knicks sit early in the season in the NBA.
Here is Felton. Robinson and Aldridge down low. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum, and it's the bodyguard in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Stoudemire, the pass to Smith. Clock at 4. Here's Stoudemire, and so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen, and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for New York. The bodyguard. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. The bodyguard's got 5.
You know, at 33 and 49 on the season last year, the Blazers were well below 500, but they were a 500 team against the Eastern Conference.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, the bodyguard in that last game against the Warriors was a major factor. He finished 21 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it, like Steve, you began taking a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. Probably depends on how he's feeling physically overall. But usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over just the confidence and carry to the next game.
Yeah, I would not disagree with you on there, Steve. There's something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. When you've performed well, then you feel like you can do it again and again and again.
Portland, as you said, was 500 against the East last season. They were 15 up and 15 down. You look at how other teams with that record fared against the East, and Steve, 500 isn't bad.
Well, usually when you finish 16 games under 500 for the season, as the Blazers did, you don't go 500 against either conference, but they happen to just have a good matchup apparently with a lot of their Eastern opponents, and they did pretty well. Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Matthews into the lane. That's good.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off, and then he took advantage.
Felton with the ball, averaging 12 points a game. Stoudemire. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Stoudemire's got 8 points.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well. Tell you what, guys, if you had questions about Amari's willingness to play a role on the team, he should have put them all to rest with how he came off the bench for the Knicks. Couldn't have been easy for him, but he handled it well. You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Felton kicks to Anthony. There's the feed to Smith. Outside jumper. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Leonard dishes to Batum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. No good from the bodyguard. Well, with Amari's dealing with those knee troubles, you might forget he was really the one who first made the Knicks a destination.
Yeah, signing there in free agency in 2010. He had a huge season, averaged 25 points a game, and I think really energized that New York fan base. He was kind of the franchise player before Carmelo arrived.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Wizards in Washington.
And their inside strength was so apparent in that win. They just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the post.
And the new group in for the Knicks. Kenyon Martin is checked in for Stoudemire. World Peace comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Hardaway's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Raymond Felton. Prigioni passes to Hardaway. Kicks it to Prigioni. World Peace. Nailed from three-point land. World Peace has got 12 in the game.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Pass to the bodyguard. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Robinson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And New York making a change here.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. Thanks for joining us this evening.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right. The Knicks leading by 7. And New York looking at who they got. The guard, Trey Felton and J.R. Smith. World Peace is out there with Chandler. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Smith gets hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, with the youth movement in Portland last season, Nicholas Batum was getting starters minutes at small forward. Blazers coach Terry Stotts said, quote, "He's such a unique player. Shooting, quickness, length. As a coach, you see the possibilities. He's doing a little bit of everything." Batum said, "I know I do some good things, but I'm working on my weaknesses. I have to be more aggressive. I've got to do it all." Kevin, he's not yet satisfied.
Credit him for continuing to work. Thanks, Doris. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
He feeds it to Smith. All alone. No good off the front iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
The bodyguard passes to Batum. Here's the block. They get a hand on it. And now the Knicks on the break. Anthony leading the charge.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. I mean, the steal totals are really something to admire.
And the Knicks making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. The bodyguard passes to Aldridge. Lillard. Here's the bodyguard. 10 points for him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Clark, as you said, the Knicks were one of the tougher teams on the road, and their road record was, you know what separated them, Steve, from the middle of the pack in the East.
Yeah, 23 road wins, second only to the Heat in the East. It was interesting, Kevin. They relied so heavily on threes that sometimes on the road they'd go cold, but they could also get hot in a hurry, and they were able to avoid a bad spell.
Smith kicks to Udrih. Feeds it to Shumpert. He dishes it to Udrih. 6 to shoot. New York, no good that time either. Trailblazers trail by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Matthews, guarded by Shumpert. The pass to the bodyguard. Back to Matthews. Shoots a fader. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Udrih dishes to Stoudemire. Smith outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Bargnani, guarded by Robinson. Takes a 3. Matthews with the rebound. Passes it to the bodyguard. For the tie, and it's good. The bodyguard's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. They're back to square one, whole new ballgame.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game neither team.
Make sure to pick up a copy of 2K Sports Magazine. The body.
The forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson. Bodyguard is out there with Mo Williams. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Back to Batum. He kicks to Williams to take the lead. The Knicks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Felton attacking. Back to Anthony. He passes to Felton. Stoudemire left side. Here's Chandler. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Air Race Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. But he gets it back. Pass to the body. Fires for 3. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Batum with the steal. Williams gets a screen from Robinson. Williams passes to the bodyguard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's 18 points for the bodyguard.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Felton kicks to Stoudemire. Dishes it to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6. And Aldridge with the block. Chandler's shot good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Williams dishes to Batum. There's the pass to the bodyguard. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Robinson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Williams against Felton. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Felton. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Pass to the bodyguard. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Williams. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Felton. Gets it to go. 21 points for the bodyguard.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Out to Smith. Offensive rebound. Chandler, the pass to Stoudemire. Smith outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Smith. Anthony backing him down. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's get the 2 guys on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Matthews kicks to Aldridge. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Here's the bodyguard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The feed now to Prigioni. Back to Hardaway. New York, no good that time either. So Portland takes this one.